Hello. This is gonna be my first video journal, and it might be a stupid idea, but I'm going to be posting these video journals on YouTube. The reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want to be afraid to let the things in my heart be known. You know, in this world, we're often told we have to keep everything secret, and I hate that a lot. So, I want to make a video journal, just talking about me, my own struggles, and yeah, we'll go from there. So, has anybody struggled with feeling, like, lonely? I know I'm asking that. A lot of people probably have. For me, I've been struggling a bit myself with not exactly being lonely, but wanting to feel close to other people. And now, I, probably like some other people out there, compare my relationships to other people. And oftentimes I see them approaching each other, spending a lot of time together, and all these things. And sometimes I just don't see that. And then I get in a mentality of I always have to, be the one to approach. I always have to be the one to basically put all the effort, or put most of the effort. So, I'm in this program called OneLife, and it is a Christian gap year program. And I went into it thinking that, well, it's just going to be me and God, like how it's been. And yeah, and God said nope, it throws that all out the window. So have to actually learn how to actually really handle relationships, have actual relationships, and all that. And there's been a lot of struggles. Right now I'm going to talk about my most recent struggle. So one of the RLs, stands for resident leaders, told me that I'm going to have to stop talking with a person. A person that has told me that I made this person feel uncomfortable, and that I've heard from, the site director, that this person doesn't know how to talk to me, which is probably because, I don't trust people, number one. I will be open with you if you ask. If you ask something about me, I will tell you. That's just me. I want to be an open book. I don't like to keep secrets locked away inside. That just ain't me, But yeah, basically what I'm getting at is I don't trust people, and anyway, this person has said that bothers this person, that I don't trust them, which, there's a lot that's happened between me and this person, and a lot that I've done that, I feel like I would want to make right, and I would love to, make things right, but now being, unable to, that really hurts. So being told, hey, you're gonna have to stop talking with this person, makes me feel like, hey, I did something wrong, I messed up so bad, again, because this isn't the first time, which is also why it was way more hurtful, and why it really, really stung, because, not only that, I thought I was doing better. Literally before that happened 2 days ago, I was actively rebuking worry and doubt and anxiety in the name of Jesus Christ. The thoughts that came in saying this person doesn't really want to talk to you, or they don't want to really interact with you much, or whatever, they don't care, or whatever. I've actively been rebuking that and actually pushing that away. And to me, I was proud of that. But then, yeah, that happened. And I thought things were going well between me and this person, because this person has showed a little bit of intentionality with me before then. So yeah, it's confusing. I mean, wondering how to cope with it is probably the hardest part. I mean, I'm gonna be posting this to YouTube. If any of y'all have coping methods, I will happily take them. But yeah, I really know that I need to improve. I've done a lot of things, heck, I've gotten so emotionally overwhelmed that I kind of just ran off. And there's been times where I've just ran away because I just couldn't take it emotionally. For example, housekeeping one time, everybody was in the same groups as last time, and it just so happened that it triggered some memories and feelings that I didn't want to feel again. Back in elementary school, middle school, and high school, I was never chosen for nothing. Not for gym partners, not for group projects. If it was a team thing, I'd be chosen last. And yeah, it just brought back a lot of bad memories. So that was really hard. But I know that a lot of people do care about me. A lot of people do love me. Heck, it was really nice to have a warm goodbye after it. I could even tell that, hey, some people were genuinely sad to see me go early. And, although, yeah, I always have to even fight off the anxieties and doubts because, is there anybody out there who constantly faces these kind of things? Let's say you hear just thought comes in your mind, or devil's voice, as I like to call it. Just say, hey, they're not gonna pay for you. They're just gonna be A-okay without you. That'll be that. Which is not true. I know there's definitely a couple people who definitely would be impacted if I did leave. So at least that's reassuring in a sense. One of my things that I just sometimes don't know how to do is try to grow closer and connect with people, because sometimes I don't know what to say. It's I want to interact with this person more. I want to interact with some people more, but I don't know what to say. What topics do I bring up? It's much easier for me when somebody else approaches me with the topic, because, you can use stuff which is, relating to them, with your own experience or whatever, or asking questions. It's a great way to just continue the conversation, to just learn more and talk more. Even just showing interest and, talking to the person really helps. But I'm not very good at starting conversations, which is where it gets kind of tricky. I've had in mind, some people who are hey, I really want to talk to, these people more, but I don't really know how. And, like I said, I often do find myself comparing myself to others. My personal friendships to other people's friendships. Thinking that I don't have friendships, close like that. I don't have friendships where people want to spend time with me actively. They want to actually seek me out. Because, how I view it, and I think about this stuff a lot, is that if somebody wants something, they're going to try to get it. And I take that in comparison to a friendship or relationship. You want to spend time with this person, you're going to seek them out. And definitely, I've definitely been trying to practice maybe instead of just talking to somebody saying, hey, how are you, maybe trying to invite them to something, maybe we'll give a more clear sort of saying hey, I want to spend time with you. So yeah, that's hopefully something I'll be able to find out what to do. And one thing that I really liked is that before I prayed, I was prayed for. And one of the things to me I appreciated was that Taylor, who was praying, said, I think it was help us know how to be good friends to him, even while he's gone. To me, that meant a lot to hear. Because, it means a lot that, to hear, people would want to know how to be a good friend to me. That does mean a lot. Now, I'm gonna go off on a slight tangent, but it is relevant. So, I took a love language quiz, which turns out, I was pretty accurate and kind of literally how I receive love. Quality time, number 1 by 37%. Yep, that is me. If you spend your time with me, that's the best way you can tell me, hey, you love and care about me, is spending time with me. Second, physical touch, 23% physical touch. Yeah, I love hugs. Everybody in my life knows I absolutely love hugs. I can hug for a long time, and most people, don't. But hugs tell me that, hey, you're willing to, be close to me. It gives me that sort of comfort. It also gives me that signal, hey, you love and care for me enough to embrace me. So, to me, physical touch is, to me, something how I feel really well. So those are, top 2. Yeah, which are the only ones that really matter in my case. Whoever's love language is gift giving, they're gonna be loving my Christmas gifts. Seriously, I'm putting a lot of thought into those. And money. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's something that I personally, really want to do. And I know I've gotten, sad many times, or, depressed and down. And, let me tell you, if it wasn't for Brooke, helping me off the couch, B-Rock helping me off the couch at Rhodey for breakfast, I wouldn't have been able to get up. I was that depressed, that much stress, just, I needed that. It's so weird, just, feeling like you have to keep things secret. Feeling like you have to hide your pain. Because if you don't hide your pain, people aren't going to want to be around you. Is that the absolute truth? I don't know. But if that is the reality of it, why? I hate that. Heck, I've heard that site director told me that, hey, people want to help you, they just don't know how. And to me, it's I remembered one thing, that as I was asking for advice, hey, how can I be there if other people are hurting? And I noticed that. The one thing he told me was to be there. Be there for the person. And to be honest, that's honestly just kind of what I need. Because when I get down depressed and I just see people walk past me, walk by me, or don't talk to me, it really does make me feel like nothing more than just labeled as that depressed kid, that kid with problems, kid that can't handle his emotions, so don't approach him, which is kind of how I feel, especially with one particular person, the person who, I was told, hey, no talking to this person. That is how I feel with that person, because it very much does feel like I've been labeled and judged for the bad parts of me. And in a way, though, that does shape me and my character. One thing that I will never do is I will never judge somebody for the worse. That doesn't define a person. I'm not defined by my worst. and neither is anybody else. And a lot of my character, though, has been made through these bad and painful experiences, which sucks, but if it wasn't for those experiences, I wouldn't be who I am today, you know? I wouldn't have that same level of empathy for hurting people if I have not gone through what I've gone through. So, yeah. It's tough feeling like some people judge you. And I also feel with like another person too, like that another person has judged me to being at OneLife, and it's not a nice feeling. But you know, it's like weird. You know that saying, right? I'm sure people have heard. If you're not with me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Is that how it goes? I don't know. I'll search it up. I'll also probably see if it's correct. But yeah, I wonder how true that saying is. I mean, especially for real friendships. You know, because real friends are there for you in your time of need. You know? And I wonder, you know, there's definitely been people there for me when I was feeling down, you know? And I think I have to, one thing I've tried to not do is I've tried to not be just sticking with the same people. Because one thing I absolutely hate, cliques, as you probably can tell from, you know, why I ran out of housekeeping. Yeah, I've had bad experiences with cliques and just feeling unincluded and stuff like that. So I always try to reach out to a lot more people than, you know, like I try to sit at different tables and like I would sit at, like, not with the same people. I try to sit with different people, you know, during my days at lunch and dinner, because I want to be different than those people who just stick with the same people, who it's like, because to me, that's a lot of how I really got hurt in the past. I never felt really included and stuff like that, but that's for another vlog. Well, video journal. But yeah, so it's just like, it's hard because I don't really know exactly what to do about, you know, not talking to like this person, feeling like I screwed up so bad again, and not being able to make things right or fix it. I mean, I don't know. And I hope that God will help me find a way through it. Because I'm going to need to find a way through it. And I know that I'm at least not alone. That I do have people by my side. I do have people with me who care about me and love me. You know, a lot of times I analyze people's actions because people's words have just proven to be so fleeting. Empty promises, I've been told time and time again. So I take a look at people's actions. I tell, you know, it shows to me how much you actually care about what you do. You know, I tell how much intentionality you have by what you do. And yeah, I have trust issues. You know, for me, it feels like, well, unless you earn that trust, I really shouldn't trust you, sort of deal. You know? And I don't trust easy. The one time where it's easiest to be vulnerable is when I have no other choice. I have no other choice, otherwise I will break. Reach my breaking point, I'll cross that point. That's when it's easiest to be vulnerable. But yeah. I think I'm going to end this here. And the reason I believe I said this at the beginning, but the reason why I want to post this on YouTube is because I don't want to be afraid. I want to practice being bold. I don't want to have my mind just constantly fearful, like, hey, other people are going to judge me because of this, or other people are going to think that way because of this. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to be held back by the fear of like what other people's thinking of me, judging me. I don't want that to be holding me back. And if this can possibly help somebody else, if somebody else out there feels the similar way, same way, then maybe they can talk about it too. Maybe they can have some courage and be bold. So, yeah. I don't know how long this has been going on. How long I've been recording for. No idea. No idea. But yeah. You know, definitely want to keep in mind the truth and the good things that have happened. Because there are a lot of people who care about me. And yeah, I do differentiate just having love and care for a person and being close to a person. I do think that that's two different things. And I am really glad that, you know, people love and care about me a lot. But I also do want to be closer to people too. I want to feel like people want to spend time with me. People want to talk with me. I want to see intentionality. And there's two in particular people that I feel like, as I keep spending time with these people, like, I see this, like, some intentionality from them. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to say for now. I think this has been long enough. And I think it'll be nice to video journal and post it, make a little playlist of it. My journey through OneLife. Yeah. I'd like to do that a lot. If anybody stuck around to the end, props to you, because I wouldn't expect many people to watch this at all. Hey, either way, if anybody is watching this, thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing me ramble, whether you just wanted to listen because of the topic, or whether you wanted to know more about me. Whichever it is, thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. See ya.